day dinner. We had plenty of action to help burn some of those calories to prepare for the large amounts of foods we're all going to eat, including a big showdown on the soccer pitch at Rebel Stadium. We take you there now. The West Monroe Rebels hosting the Neville Lady Tigers in this one. Hey, referees, thank you for all you do as we're celebrating Thanksgiving Day week as well. First half, how about Morgan Roos, the through ball to Riley Prissock right here. She's going to find at the back of the net for the goal, first goal of the game, I should say. It makes it 1-0 in favor. Yeah, dance and dance, dance, young lady. Later in the half, as Prissock again on the run, her shot's going to be deflected. How about Roland Sullivan cleaning it up right there to find the back of the net to make it 2-0 at that point. At that point, it would be defense all the way around. West Monroe gets to win over Neville 2-0, your final score in that one. Boys soccer action now. The Neville Tigers are leading Sterlington 2-0 at the half. Second half, how about Rishi Tota? Great run, better shot. Through the defender's legs, in for the goal, 3-0 at that point. Panthers awarded a penalty kick after a weird call later in this one. Mason Moore is going to beat the keeper right here to get the Panthers on the board, makes it 3-1. But Rex Parker and River Sorrell will, get that goal right back here off the corner kick. Check this out. Parker goes backside. Sorrell is going to find it with his boot right there, knocks it home. Neville gets the win over Sterlington 4-1, your final in that one. Let's do some boys basketball action from the 2025 Sterlington Panthers shootout. Faraday and Neville boys going at it. Probably the best game we had of the day. How about Mr. Taylor off to a hot start right here? He pulls up for three. That one's going to go at that point. Then he's going to go right back to work, this time from mid-range. He knocks down this jumper. Faraday got out to an early 7-1 lead or an 8-1 lead. I can't remember off the top of my head, but they got out to a big lead over Neville. But then it's Stephon Simmons right here with the crafty finish at the rim to get the Tigers going in this one. How about Foster Phillips doing it as well, knocking down the triple from long range. Alan Fisher going to join in on the fun right here as he knocks down the triple as well. But Faraday just couldn't stop this man right here, or Neville couldn't stop this man right here as he knocks down another jumper. Faraday gets the win over Neville, 57-55, your final score in that one. Other boys action, Sterlington hosting, taking on Cedar Creek as well. Cooper Nelson got off to a hot start early in this one. Check him out, getting to his spot, the mid-range jumper. He's going to sink this one for 2 points right there. This time, he's going to pick off the Cougars on the defensive end of the floor. And then he's going to go to work on the other side. Check him out here. Gets inside the paint. He's going to get to the rim to stop and go right here and lays it in for another pair at that point. Then the Jake Terry for Cedar Creek going to try to match that energy. Spins in the paint, lays in the tough bucket for 2 points right there. He's not done just yet. Terry once again, this time with a step back from long range, going to drain this three-pointer. But it was 50-17 at half. The Panthers will keep pouring it on. They get the win over Cedar Creek, 66-25, your final score in that one. MAIS boys basketball action. Claiborne Academy taking a trip over to River Oaks to take on the Mustangs. Reed Munholland early on inside for the Mustangs goes up for 2 points. How about Dylan Buckner for the Rebels? Gets in the paint. He's going to get this jumper to fall right there. And then at that point, they were going a bit of a run. In transition is Garrett Adams. He's going to be left open, or the defender's going to fly by him, and he's still left open. He knocks down this triple. He's not done just yet. Check out the fun right here from Mr. Adams, showing off the handles and then says, hey, you know what? I'm going to get back to business. Knocks down this triple as well to extend the lead out even further. Ian Moran is going to try to close the gap. He's going to knock down this three-pointer from the corner, but Claiborne Academy would hang on and get the win over River Oaks, 67-50, your final score in that one. Girls action from the Sterlington Panthers shootout. The Panthers host squad taking on the Oak Grove Lady Tigers. That young lady, Caroline Bradley. Early on, Alyssa Randall on the inbound. She's going to get it back. Gets to her spot and knocks down this jumper for a pair. Lady Tigers then go inside to, you guess who, Caroline Bradley. She misses the first shot and then gets her own rebound and lays it in. This time the three-point play, the bucket and the foul, and the Lady Tigers keeping their lead. Second half now, Bradley in the post again. This time she's going to lay in, makes it a double-digit lead for the Tigers, but Miss Randall will get hot in the fourth quarter. She gets in the paint, makes the layup, the bucket, the Band-Aid right there of her own. Panthers, as you're going to see, would apply some pressure. Jalea Offer gets to steal the layup on the back end of this thing. How about the Panthers charging back to take down Oak Grove, 61-54, your final score in that one. The start of the day off with an interesting matchup. Franklin Parish and Bastrop Lady Rams going at it. Tight ball game when I got there. How about Miss Anderson knocking down this triple to extend the Lady Patriots lead at that point, but they're not done extending that lead just yet. In transition, it's Jordan to Taylor for a pair as well. but the Lady Patriots trying to hang on as they're going to get another layup on the back of this thing. Great ball movement right here to get to the paint and lay in for 2 points. The Lady Rams staying in it though. Miss Wilson's going to knock down this three-pointer. Made it a one-score game, but Franklin Parish would hang on to get the win over Bastrop. 37-35, your final score in that one. The Carroll Bulldogs taking on the Mangum Lady Dragons in this one, and Taylor Ross will get off to a hot start as well. She gets up here for the pull-up jumper, knocks it down just inside the arc. That's good at that point. Then it's Layla Johnson with the steal on the defensive side of the court. And then, yeah, she's going to get to the other end, take it herself, and lays in for 2 points as well. Then it's India Rogers-Jicks right here with the steal. This time she's going to find Johnson for a pair on the other end of this thing. And how about Miss Ross putting on some pressure, full court pressure. You don't see this very often. Gets the steal, the layup. Carroll Bulldogs, big-time win over Mangum, 45-21, your final score in that one. And finally tonight, MAIS girls basketball action, River Oaks and Claiborne Academy. Bobby Joe Douglas, his debut with my first time seeing him with the Lady Mustangs. Off the turnover is Bella Gonzalez. She's going to run the floor, gets the layup right there. And then how about London Roy drives in, floats one up there. That one finds the bottom of the net for 2 points. Lady Rebels still showing some fight as Jaylee Baird gives it up, gets it back. She's going to get the layup on the back end of this thing. Then how about Mary's Hayes? She's going to pop open in the corner and knock down this three-pointer. But River Oaks just too much in this one. You're going to see Journey Pines get to the lane and collect the three-point play. They get the win. River Oaks does 56-38, your final score in that one. Coming up tomorrow, we've got more basketball action from Richwood High School. That's all coming up right here tomorrow night on The Score.